Welcome everyone. Time for the biggest story tonight, and our firm focus continues on PFI's links to violence in Uttar Pradesh, but also the larger conspiracy that the Ministry of Home Affairs is now setting to bust. UP police submitted a report to the Ministry of Home Affairs last evening, after which the Narendra Modi-led BJP government has taken a decision to investigate all radical Islamist groups operating within India, and also especially the foreign funding that many of these groups might be receiving. Remember, UP government as police have confirmed that PFI's role has come under the scanner. 25 of their members are now behind bars after their role in anti-CAA protest violence. And a larger conspiracy has also come to light of how they planned the kind of violence that took place, not just collecting people, but also misleading them, and inflammatory material that was circulated by them that eventually led to that violence on the streets of Uttar Pradesh. Let's go across to our senior editor, Shravan Sen, joining us. Shravan, just break it down for our viewers, all the links that are pointing out to a larger conspiracy, especially hatched by the organization that has always been controversial, the PFI, the Popular Front of India, spreading its wings after Kerala to now Uttar Pradesh.
Well, in fact, Shivani, this report clearly indicts Popular Front of India. They're talking about entire planning that took place for almost 3 months now. Lucknow SSP, who spoke to Republic TV earlier in the day, did confirm that their investigation essentially points out that the central leadership of Popular Front of India played a very important role in mobilizing their entire cadres. And they had multiple meetings, not just in Lucknow, but also in the national capital. And the idea was very simple, that the cadres would basically thereafter spread in various districts of places like Uttar Pradesh as well as in Karnataka, and they would carry out protests. Now, those very protests turned out to become extremely violent in nature. People who have been arrested, PFI members who have been arrested in police custody, they have admitted. In fact, 2 of the PFI members, key members, have admitted before Uttar Pradesh police while in police custody that 19th December violence was completely orchestrated. In fact, they were the ones who were spreading the message using social media platforms. And this report also makes a very important point, that violence essentially resembled guerrilla tactics. And that's a huge cause of concern, because this is what the UP police has now told the Ministry of Home Affairs. In fact, top government sources have also confirmed to Republic TV, Shivani, that the Ministry of Home Affairs has already asked agencies like National Investigation Agency as well as other state agencies to look into the foreign funding of Islamist organizations, which would also include Popular Front of India, because they do suspect that perhaps there have been some amount of foreign funding that must have come in, and that could be an FCRA violation also. And that is the reason why we are given to understand that this probe would also look into the foreign funding that has taken place so far. Apart from that, this report that has been accessed by Republic TV clearly mentions about a pattern that the UP police has come across, the pattern of violence, be it in places like Azamgarh and Mau, where in fact we were given to understand youngsters indulged in stone pelting. They're also looking at where did they get stones in large numbers. They were brought in, or that entire modus operandi is something that they are looking into at this point in time.
Yes. The fact that there was violence that was planned, Shravan, of course, is not a mystery anymore. Whether it is the national capital or Uttar Pradesh or Mangalore, evidence has come to light that all of it was pre-planned, that it was the agenda to come out on the streets, spread terror, attack police forces, and also indulge in arson, burning of public and private property. We've seen CCTV footages reveal that. But foreign funding has always been a very contentious issue, isn't it? And the current dispensation has been acting on foreign funding, especially of so-called groups or NGOs and others that have been known to use that money to work against India.
Well, Shivani, this is not the first time when agencies like National Investigation Agency have been looking into foreign funding of these organizations. In fact, even the Enforcement Directorate, for that matter, has been probing such matters for a long time. But we're given to understand that this decision essentially of the ministry was taken late last night. This after the report that came in from Uttar Pradesh police, because Uttar Pradesh police's report is certainly damning, because they have evidence to suggest how Popular Front of India basically mobilized the people. people and cadres in at least 13 districts. In that particular report that has been accessed by Republic TV, they're clearly saying that Popular Front of India is active in 13 districts of Uttar Pradesh, and these 13 districts actually witness the maximum violence in the state, and that is the reason why this sort of an investigation is being carried out in the first place. And secondly, what is very important to point out here, when they are saying guerrilla tactic warfare, violence, that is something that one needs to ponder upon, because this couldn't have been possible had it not been planned. So what is very clear, amply clear if I may say so, is that this was completely instigated. This was not a spontaneous protest to begin with. Yes, barring few places where there were peaceful protests, people with the right intention that they wanted the government to hear out. There have been largely elements like these, especially Popular Front of India, who played a very important role, a crucial role in instigating violence.
What is also very clear is that much of this violence broke out really from the side of the protesters. And then there was an attempt to shield that violence in the name of so-called police brutality. In fact, in most cases in Uttar Pradesh, we covered it live, and the police was extremely restrained, and even allegations of firing from police have been rubbished in the past as well. Shravan, thanks a lot for joining us. Let's also listen into some top reactions we're getting from both the government in Uttar Pradesh and also at the center level.
ये एक वो स्थिति आ गई थी कि भ्रम की स्थिति ज़्यादा डालने की कोशिश की चंद असामाजिक तत्व मैं कहूँगा। बहुत से लोग, क्या मैं कहूँगा कि हमारे अधिकांश लोग नहीं चाहते थे। बड़ा शांतिप्रिय हमारा प्रदेश रहा है, हमारे मुस्लिम का भी योगदान है और हिंदुओं का भी योगदान है, मिलके लोग रहते हैं। लेकिन कुछ लोगों ने यहाँ पे एक साजिशन दंगा कराने का या हिंसा कराने का षड्यंत्र किया, उसमें PFI का नाम भी आया। कुछ NGOs के नाम भड़काने में, दुष्प्रचार करने में सामने आ रहे थे, जो जांच के केंद्र बिंदु में है। और मुझको लगता है कि कुछ ट्यूनिंग से मिलती दिखाई पड़ती थी। कभी कभी तो आश्चर्य भी होता था कि जो हमारा पड़ोसी देश है उसके नेता हमारे खिलाफ आग उगलते थे और बोलते थे, और वही भाषा यहाँ के कुछ लोग जब कहने लगते थे तो ताज्जुब भी होता था कि हम अपने देश के बजाय हम दूसरे देश के लोगों के हम यहाँ कैसे मिला रहे हैं। संदेह के घेरे में कुछ NGO भी हैं, PFI का नाम आपने मुझसे लिया ही है, कुछ ऐसे संगठन भी हैं, कुछ ऐसे लोग भी हैं जिन्होंने आग में घी डालने का काम किया है।
क्या वो कोई राजनीतिक दल की तरफ आपका कोई इशारा?
मैं इशारा किसी की तरफ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन जांच के बाद सारी कुछ सबूत के साथ सामने आता जा रहा है और लोग इसको जानते जा रहे हैं। अब मुझे खुशी इस बात की है कि प्रदेश के आम आवाम ने और ख़ास तौर से हमारे मुस्लिम बंधुओं ने इस सत्य को जाना है कि लोगों ने उनको भड़काने का काम किया था, दुष्प्रचार का किया था।
PFI को लेकर के एक आखिरी सवाल, उत्तर प्रदेश में आप लोग के पास लगभग क्या डेटा है, कितने लोग लगभग इस संगठन से जुड़े हुए हैं? क्या इसको लेकर के भी कुछ जांच चल रही है? कितने लोग इससे जुड़े हैं, कितने लोग की गिरफ्तारी हो चुकी है PFI को लेकर? कि अलग अलग जो जिलों में कहा जा रहा है कि बहुत से जिलों में PFI के लोगों की गिरफ्तारी।
देखिए, उत्तर प्रदेश की पुलिस सतर्क है और योगी जी एक सक्षम मुख्यमंत्री हैं। PFI के पैर जमने नहीं दिए जाएंगे, आप जान लो। और जितना कठोरतम कार्रवाई होगी यहाँ से उनको उखाड़ फेंकने में, जो भी हिंसा फैलाएंगे, उतना कार्रवाई सरकार करेगी। हमारे नागरिक को कोई कष्ट ना पहुँचे और निर्दोष कहीं पकड़ा ना जाए, इस बात को सरकार कर रही। लेकिन इस प्रकार के संगठन अगर कोई कोशिश करेंगे तो सख्ती के साथ उनके जो दिवा स्वप्न उनका है या दुष्चक्र है उसको कुचल दिया जाएगा।
नहीं, वो बिल्कुल सही है। PFI की बहुत भूमिका आ रही है सामने में, तो होम मिनिस्ट्री इस बारे में सबूत देकर तय करेगा। उनके खिलाफ बहुत मर्डर और किडनैपिंग के आरोप हैं, वो उनका और सिमी का अंतरंग संबंध है, लेकिन इस बारे में कुछ भी निर्णय होम विभाग के द्वारा किया जाएगा।